On average, something like this, probably smaller than this, costs about £1,000 each time to take away and take away legally.
As the Garden of England, we're spoilt for choice for rolling hills. But for some, those green spaces are an opportunity to save some cash. Fly tipping cases across the country are on the increase, with Kent seeing over 100,000 fly tips in the past year. Not only are the fly tips an unsightly addition to the countryside, the cost of removing dumped waste is footed by the landowner.
It seems to happen reasonably frequently. You can see the one behind, that's actually on the road, so that's a council issue, but it's on a very dangerous bend. It's a big problem for us if it gets put into one of our fields or one of our gateways, at which stage we're responsible for clearing it up. We've had 2 in the last week, and I would say it's probably in this area a weekly or a fortnightly issue.
How much would this cost if it ended up on your land?
Oh, if it ended up on our land, I would say there's probably at least 2 big skips worth, maybe a little bit more, so £800 to £1,000.
Just around the corner, there's another waste dump, which will also be at cost to the council to remove. Now, aside from all this trash talk, there's also long-term environmental issues at play. There's been over 1,200 incidents of fly tipping in Sevenoaks. 212 of those were in agricultural or private land. Here in Squarey's Farm, there's over 2,500 acres of luscious greenery. But just off the M25, it's become a hotspot for fly tippers.
So there's varying different sort of impacts from fly tipping. Firstly, the one we all think about most is money. On average, something like this, probably smaller than this, costs about £1,000 each time to take away and take away legally. And this is obviously happening on a daily, on a weekly basis across people's farms. So it costs an awful lot of money. But then there's the environmental and the wildlife impact. Anything in there that is polluting can leach into the soil, and animals, wildlife, birds eat it, and horrible things happen. So really, there are so many impacts that something relatively small can cause. We've got to see the police and local government take this more seriously. No one should be able to do this and get away with it. So fundamentally, if you are caught doing it, you should be fined an awful lot of money.
While the government say they're clamping down on so-called waste cowboys, adding that they're investing in technology and boosting Environment Agency funding to put more waste crime officers on the ground, farmers like John just hope this effort won't prove a waste of time. Chloe Brewster for KMTV in Sevenoaks.